Hello, good morning or good afternoon, everybody. How are you guys doing today? So welcome to the first week of Feed Your Wellness. Today I will be presenting muscles at home. So first, a little bit about me. My name is Jen Nguyen, and I am from Davenport, Iowa. It's in the Quad Cities, so it's about 50 minutes away from Iowa City. I am currently a senior at the University of Iowa, and my major is Health and Human Physiology on the pre-dental track. So let's take a quick poll before we begin. Do you know what strength training is? And do you strength train at least once a week? I'll give you guys a few more seconds to answer in your answers, and then we will share the results. Yep. The results. Okay, looks like yes, 53% said yes, 18% said no, and 29% said sometimes for the first question. Number 2, which of the following is considered strength training activity? 29% chose push-ups, and 71% chose all of the above. And the correct answer was all of the above. So what is strength training? According to the Physical Activity Guidelines for Americans, it defines it as muscle strengthening activities that overload the muscles. They force the body's muscles to work against the applied force. So what does this mean? Overloading your muscles is placing your muscles under greater stress than they're used to. You can do this by increasing your intensity, increasing the load, increasing the amount of reps you're performing for each activity. So strength training can include weightlifting, resistance training, or it can be as simple as doing some push-ups, climbing a tree, or using body weight activities. So the benefits of strength training. Of course, your muscles get stronger, but it also decreases risks for chronic diseases, injuries, depression, and anxiety. It can improve your sleep and improve some cognitive function. It can also improve your sense of well-being, your self-esteem, and helps maintain balance and flexibility to further your independence as you continue aging. So some statistics. In an article called Benefits of Resistance Training for Active Agers, shows in a study that people who participated in strength training had a decreased risk in cardiac mortality and a 20% decreased risk in death caused by cancer. So what does this mean? As you age and the more strength training you participate, you will decrease your risk of dying from heart disease or cancer. And at the end of the study, they concluded 46% of strength trainers decrease mortality for any kind of reason by performing strength training exercises. So why do people avoid strength training? Could you guys tell me some of the reasons why you may avoid strength training? You can enter this in the chat if you'd like. A lot of people said they're too busy. Alexa said that she doesn't want to be sore. Oh, someone said they are afraid of becoming too bulky. Isn't the top priority list? Nick said sometimes his elbows and knees are too sore to work on. So there is a big stigma behind resistance training. It's only single to the young and fit. So what to know when starting out with strength training? So the first is frequency. To work at, or to strength train 2 or more days a week. You should train your muscles, all the muscles of the body, legs, hips, back, chest, abdomen, shoulders, and arms. For intensity, you should work at a moderate or greater intensity. You should accomplish at least one set of 9 to 12 repetitions per exercise. Or you could work until your muscles fatigue. So what is fatigue? It is the decline in the ability of the muscles to generate force. So this means as you continue to add more intensity or weight or increasing your reps, your muscles start to decrease in the maximal force that can produce. And type. So any activity that creates an overload on your muscles, any body hands, free weights, or even using your kids. Incorporate strength training in your physical activity for added health benefits. Here's how. So 3 things to think about before you begin strength training. Remember to always keep breathing, never hold your breath. Remember to keep proper alignment, to properly stack your joints to ensure safety. And third is core, engaging your core for stability. So can everyone stand up with me and let's get our energy flowing and participate in the first activity today. So the first one is to work our quadriceps. Oops. So we are going to do some backward lunges. We're going to stand up straight with our feet together and pick one leg to step back and go straight down into a lunge. So first, you're going to keep your core tight and keep your alignment straight over your joints. As you go down, try not to have your knees go over your toes. Then you're going to push up through your heels and go back to your starting position. So we're going to do about 3 more of these. Remember to keep your core tight and breathe. 2, 3. The next activity is to work our glutes. So you can do this by doing some squats. So you're going to keep your legs shoulder width apart and sit down as if you're sitting in a chair. You're going to keep your core tight, breathe, and push back up, driving through your heels and using your glute muscles. You could always use a chair if you would like, and just sit back down in a chair and then push your legs back up. The next activity will be working your triceps. These are called chair dips. And again, you can use your chair and make sure if your chair is a rolly chair to keep it really stable against the wall so it doesn't move anywhere. So first, you're going to position yourself on the edge of your chair with your hands on the flat surface and move your body up and lower your body. Keep your elbows tight and lower your body down below 90 degrees. After, push back up to your original position while keeping your elbows closed and tucked in. So we'll do about 3 of these. And the lower you go, the harder it will be. Okay, great. Next, we will move on to activity 4. We're going to be working our chest muscles by doing some wall push-ups. So first, you're gonna place your hands on the wall and put your elbows out a little to work those chest muscles and push your body back. Remember to breathe and keep your core tight. And another variation is to use your fist so you don't hurt your wrist muscles or your wrist joints. Next is activity 5. We'll be working the back muscles, and we will be doing some door frame rows. So first, you're gonna get into a semi-squat position and grab the door frame, shoulder length or arms length apart, and slowly pull your body towards the door frame. Keeping your elbows close to the side of your body and really focusing on those back muscles. Remember to breathe and keep your core tight. Do one more. Okay, great. So does anyone have any questions for me today? So when could you do these exercises? Bianca said on her lunch break, yeah, these exercises are really flexible and fast and easy to do anywhere. Morgan said between her patients. Erin says she loves to do squats when she blow dries her hair. That's a great idea. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. For next week for Feed Your Wellness, my colleague Ming will be doing a presentation for puzzling over ways to move. It'll be the same time from 12:30 to 12:50 p.m. with the same Zoom link you used to join today. And he will be talking about visualizing physical activity guidelines and how people could achieve their exercise goals and with accurate calculations and tips. Thank you so much for joining me today.